Hello, it's Bonnie from Everything Country CA, and today I have another thrift haul and vintage haul. I was able to get out and about before the big cold snap hit, and now we're all kind of hunkered down in our homes because it's minus 12 on Vancouver Island, which is very unusual. So anyway, I was able to find quite a few good chintz items for my display, so I'm really happy about that. And I did find a couple of these pieces earlier in the year, but I hadn't shown them to you. So I've got a few items to show you, and let's get started. So here we go. So firstly, you know that I love these doilies, and these vintage doilies are just gorgeous. These ones I found at a vintage shop in Sydney the other day, and as soon as I find some nice vintage doilies with the different patterns and colors, I always go for that. And they will be very good for my displays. I'm always looking for more doilies. And then at the top, there's an old cottage chintz. It's a 16-ounce Dutch jug, it's called. And Old Cottage Chintz is a very good Royal Winton pattern. And this one has the cream background, so I know it's more vintage. And I bought it for $12 at a consignment store, so that's a very good deal. And it's selling for about $80 US online. So I can't complain with that price. That's really good. Beside that, I got this cream and sugar, and it looks like Balique, but it's not. It's a Japan brand. And I got the pair of those for $6. So really, really cute and very vintage. I couldn't find a comparable for those on the marketplace, but they are definitely something that'll be great for St. Paddy's Day coming up. And then I went to an antique store in Sydney because I was thinking that I was going to have a hard time finding more chintz, and they only had this one teacup and saucer by Dewberry. It's almost exactly the same as the other one that I have. I believe it is the same. And it's the Dewberry pattern. It's the royal shape, so more narrow. And the comparable online is about what I paid for it, maybe a little bit more. I paid $24 Canadian, and it was listed at $29.95 US. So I still feel that's a pretty good deal because I didn't have to pay for any shipping or anything, and it's in good shape. And similar to that, I was also at that antique store, and I have a Royal Winton Golden Age teapot and some of the items, but I didn't have a teacup and saucer, so I'm keeping my eye out for those. And this one I got for $5 off, $25, so I got it for, it was originally listed at $30, and he gave it to me for $25. And it's listed online at $27.99. So he said, which makes sense, that often they get worn on the inside when people are stirring their coffee, etc. So this one's in really good shape. And that one is a footed teacup and saucer, so that also makes a difference on the price. And then on the right, I have an oval Royal Winton summertime serving tray. And this one has the cream background. And because it doesn't have a listing of $19.95 on the back, I know it's the 1960s version, so it's in really good shape for that. And Royal Winton was bought out by Staffordshire, so Staffordshire started creating them under the same pattern name, but they started stamping it with 1995, so that one is pre-1960. And that one I got for $9.95. Can you believe that? That's Canadian dollars. And that would sell for probably, I think I found a comparable of about $79 US on the marketplace. And that one I found at a local consignment store. So a very good deal, and I'm very happy with that. And sometimes at that consignment store, I will look in the markdown area, and some of the items will have been marked down if they haven't sold. So that's just something to keep an eye out for. And underneath that, I also, at one of the downtown thrift stores, found this large pink depression glass platter. It's just beautiful. And it's the Federal Depression Glass Company, called, the pattern is Sharon Pink Cabbage Rose. And it's 9 by 12.5 inches. So $9 at the thrift store is a really good deal. And online it's selling between $30 and $37 US. So again, another good item for my pink depression glass collection. And it's in really good shape. And then on this side, I found this Ainsley plate, and it was only $3.99, and I got that at a thrift store. And it's in pretty good shape. A little bit of wearing on the edge, but hardly at all. So I have a display that I want to work on, which has all the florals, so that I thought would be good with that. And you probably have seen that I like collecting these odds and ends. So this little Hammersley plate, as soon as I saw it, I knew it was Hammersley. And it's the violets, Victorian violets pattern. And that one, I looked online and they're selling it for between $14.95 and $16.99 US dollars online, plus shipping. So I couldn't believe that for 99 cents. And then also I got this little Colclough rose saucer for $2.99 because I do like to pair things up if I find the matching one. So that's just kind of my side thing. Just enjoy finding the matching pairs. And then another thing I found a couple months ago at the same consignment store was this larger sandwich tray by some Royal Winton Summertime pattern. And again, it was really cheap, $10.95. So I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be great for my chintz collection. I thought I had included it in another thrift haul earlier, but I checked and I hadn't, so I thought I better include that. And I think I'll be doing my chintz display next, so I'm really happy about that. And then finally, at the last thrift store I went to, I found these 3 Limoges plates, and they're 4 inches, and I got them for $2.99 each, and they sell online roughly $14, $15 each US dollars plus shipping. So, you know, at thrift stores, it's really nice when you find a little treasure like this. I do enjoy the Limoges, and I always look out for them, and I was kind of surprised to see those at the thrift store. So, and Brandy's barking in the background. She's trying to look out the window, and I'm trying to finish my video. So, but hope you enjoyed this, and I will be showing my chintz display next. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I look forward to showing you my upcoming displays. Thank you.